What's up, everybody? Back again. More updates on the Jeep. Right now we are trying to get the exhaust system figured out. I'm very limited on space of how I can run an exhaust. I am using the stock exhaust manifolds, but I've pretty much bored them out as wide as open as you can get them without having the walls too thin. But yeah, I've bored those out. Yeah, a little crazy. I painted up the compressor, got all the parts crammed in the back. If you guys want to know what kind of oil I'm putting in this thing, if anybody has any other recommendations, but this is probably the best oil I've used in all my performance motors, and I love it. I've never had any backfires on me or any freaking catastrophes because of the oil. I use the Castrol GTX. Best stuff. And the big thing about it is with the Castrol GTX, guess what? You can buy it in the quart too, and in the gallon jug. Unlike a lot of these manufacturers, if you can get it in the gallon jug, you can't necessarily always get it in the quart size. So, and this takes 6 quarts, and that's 5 in the jug, and that's extra right there. I'll show you guys. I've been cleaning up. I'm trying to fix the body damage. As you can see from this perfect angle, you guys can see this crease. You can see all the overspray there. You can see that there's a crease right here in the door. That crease actually was here. It was a scuff and then a big crease right here into this quarter. So I went ahead and already fixed the quarter myself. Came out pretty good. This I still have to touch up just because this is just where I was trying to figure out where the layers would meet. But it's kind of hard to see where the paint mixes off into. I mean, this is just factory, and then overspray, and then into the actual paint. Came out really smooth. You could still see a little bit of the dimple from the top one, but there was a nasty one that ran right here. You can kind of see how the quarter is bumped out a little bit here, straight on. So, but actually it came out really well. You can't tell. I mean, it's in really straight. I got to do that little top corner section, but other than that, that's fine. And so then I have to do this one. I got to do all of this. I just got done putting in a new tow hitch. So the car has actually got what I like to call is the rear ram guard. These Jeeps are terrible in rear end collisions. They're pretty much one-time hit. They're totaled. It's a unibody chassis, and with that unibody frame, I mean, these things are pretty much garbage in accidents and off-road. I mean, nothing against all you guys that like to off-road these things, but these things are just fucking terrible for off-road. I personally think these things are built for what I'm building it for, as in it's a nice all-wheel drive SUV with a badass freaking engine. And that's what I'm going for. So I'm going with the RT theme on this. I was going to shave all the logos, all the badges off the car, but my wife actually likes them. So I'm having to redo the badges, but I'll show you guys. I've been cleaning up the car a little bit. I mean, I'm trying to make it flawless. I'm actually going to stitch in a little pad that goes in right across here. I'm going to make it look uniform because there's a factory seam line here that goes all the way up to here, and then this. So I'm debating on just putting a cover on this just so I can fix this stupid crack. All the Jeeps get this. I don't care if you got a Jeep and you're like, oh, my door handle doesn't have any cracks in it. Just give it a little time. It'll happen. Sorry. So, but yeah, I'm cleaning it up. Still gotta do the door jambs. Still gotta clean this freaking salt off. Other than that, I'm trying to treat the bottom and the rockers. But just figured I'd show you guys a little update. She does have a tow hitch now. Came out great. Covered up the damage in the bumper from previous owner. So I'm glad to say that Jeep can tow. My wonky exhaust pipe that's hanging off the side there, it's not attached anymore. But other than that, Jeep's coming along great. It's pretty much what I still need to get. Still got to get a bunch of sensors and bullshit. But other than that, and then to do engine, brakes, exhaust. I already did tow hitch. Now I have to do skid plates, stereo, wheels, tires, LEDs. Other than that, I mean, the Jeep's coming along great. I'm cleaning it all up, trying to get it all back to show quality again. It's really starting to shine. You can see the difference in the roof. You can see the difference on the glass. I mean, the glass now, I've got this. The glass is just, it's a mirror. It was terrible. I still have to scrape this. Yeah, that's all razor blade marks. If you ever keep your car in a shop that's, you do any paint work, cover the fucking things. Cover anything and everything, because paint just coats everything like dust. I mean, you can see. Look where the license plate was. Look at that. You'd swear that's two different paints. But nope, that's just a freaking overspray, dusting. You can see how nasty this side of the Jeep is. But yeah, show you guys just quickie on the Jeep. Little starting to get its body work. Starting to get all the extra features I put in while I'm waiting on the last of the engine parts, guys, and then I'll start showing you guys how to do timing and stuff. If I'm not showing, I'll tell you guys now why I'm not showing the assembly and like the custom fabrication on a lot of parts, because nothing against anybody that watches this or subscribes to my channel or anything, but if you can pull an engine apart and put it back together by yourself and figure it all out on your own, you can custom fabricate anything you want on the engine. So I don't show a lot of the stuff is because I'm very detailed and I'm very meticulous, and a lot of things take me a lot of time. Actually, this oil pump took me almost probably in the grind times and the times that I had in my time of working on that thing, I probably got 16 hours just into porting and putting the larger jets in it and all that, the jet kit right here. Having to take it all apart, make sure all the bearings are good, make sure all the seals and the ring pin is good. Things like that, I custom fabricate it, so I really don't show you guys videos on that. I'll show you guys the video on the timing, because this is a common thing that a lot of people can do that aren't mechanically inclined. They can still do timing because it's just a matter of A, B, A, B. Well, technically it'd be A, B, A, C. And then these all have idiot-proof marks and all have marker marks to where you can pull your engine apart and look right at it and say, hey, those marks, oh, I see in his video, I see that mark, okay, that means that side and that timing mark, and same with at the bottom of the pulley, at the bottom of the crank, I mean, you can see the timing mark. So I'll show you guys the assembly of like the timing and stuff, but I'm sorry I don't show you guys my fabrications to the oil pumps and stuff like that. I forgot to show you guys what the bottom end of the motor looked like. I pulled the oil pan, put the new heavy duty pan on. So other than that, I mean, it's just letting you guys know why I don't show you guys certain things. I didn't show like the porting of these of the intakes and the exhausts, just because each head took me 25 hours to do. So, but other than that, that's why I'm not explaining all the breakdown of that. I'm just going to show you guys the timing, the assembly of the timing, and everything else. So stay tuned.